Do most idols live here?
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Oh.
Am I gonna have to give up my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse.
Let's survive this week first.
First, you must outlive the week.
Exactly.
Right. Good point.
This isn't grand.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
Right.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
Biddable?
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
What do you want, Pan? What are you pandering from me? I was expecting this. Apollo was right about you. I'm not breaking rules for you. Apollo was right about you.
Figured as much. Apollo was right about you.
Dear, sweet, suspicious Apollo. Boring Apollo.
I don't think he's boring.
What have I ever done to you? Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
Okay.
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
Okay.
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
I don't think I have a choice, do I? What kind of favor is this?
This person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart.
Oh.
One that requires a muse's hand.
Yep, say no more.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life.
Ooh.
Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Okay. Who is this man that I'm supposed to be helping? That's it?
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just
I
that...
trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
Okay. You have a very sly tongue. That's reassuring. Okay, I get it. Did Calliope do that?
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
You tell me.
I don't know yet.
I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
How you answer it is a big point. It's not necessarily like what you say, like the words that you're saying, but how you say it. Would Hecate really help me?
This Hecate.
Hecate, sorry.
Do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
No, because you're not the main protagonist of the story. What is a reliquary?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on
The
them.
restricted section.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
Is the reliquary dangerous?
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
Okay.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
I figured that much. Alright, I'll consider it.
I'll think about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion.
Asterion?
Lovely fellow, quite harmless.
Asterion, you say?
Now, if there's nothing else you need.
Asterion is having issues with his love life? Somehow I deeply doubt that, darling. What do you know about Medusa?
That depends. What can you tell me about Medusa?
That is a rather peculiar subject change.
Her name came up at Aphrodite's party. I'd like to look into it.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. Do tell me you'll be careful if you go there, Grace. Medusa is a hideous creature and should be treated as such.
Okay. Sounds a little bit judgmental. What does that mean?
Okay, I give up. How does one treat a hideous creature?
With a great deal of respect, if you know what's good for you.
Alright.
I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Okay. Is this where I have to decide whether I go to Hecate or Medusa? Do I have to have a choice? Oh. Let's talk to Apollo. Again, is there anything, does he have anything new?
It's lovely to see you again, Grace. You are always welcome.
Do you want to come with me?
Is there, something you came to talk about?
You want to come with me in my next adventure? I guess not. Psh. Paul.
No, that's okay. I'll see you later, Apollo.
Nothing left to do but to go to Reliquary for Pan's favor. It feels like that's going to advance the story, so maybe I should go to Medusa's lair first. I'm assuming Pan is the one that got updated. I went to see Pan in his natural habitat this time, which, it turns out, is a giant garden on the roof of a magic office building. Go figure. Anyway, he's calling in the favor I owe him and sending me to some place called the Reliquary, which I get to use by using a magic key and finding a shipping container at the docks to fix an idol's love life. Weird, but okay, I assume Pan's favors would involve, I don't know, mysterious things? Illegal things? There has to be more to this. So of course Pan knew where I could find Medusa. She's in some club called the Viper's Nest. Sounds cheery. Even he said I should be careful of her. However, I'll go see for myself. So, do I have to pick one or the other? Or does it mean... Do I get to pick one or the other? Or can I do both, but Pan's storyline is the one that's going to advance? That's the part that I don't know. It doesn't say go to one or the other. Nothing left to do but go to Reliquary for Pan's favor. Nothing left to do. Or I could go to Medusa. Let's try it. Let's go to the Viper's Nest. YOLO. I'm just going to give it a try. I am very, curious about
This must be the Viper's
Astarion.
Nest.
What's the journal? What does the journal say? Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be reading that right now. Or maybe I'll read that later, because it looks like it's going to give me journal info of stuff that I'm about to learn. So I'm going to save that for later. Oh. Okay.
Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this
Oh.
place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy?
What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Okay. You have equipment?
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look, you're gonna need some backup in there, okay? Do you even know anything about Medusa?
Can she really turn people to stone?
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long one.
I'm serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Oh boy, great. Tell me what you want. Tell them what you
Okay,
want.
I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes,
And
anyway.
she now works for Athena?
Doesn't she work for Athena?
Right.
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
Okay, Medusa's a monster, though?
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Hideous.
One of the worst. Though who knows if that is still true.
True.
From what Apollo said, I don't think she's changed much.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
I would believe that.
And Athena just follows the rules, right?
Right. Alright, I have a feeling that Medusa maybe is a little misunderstood, or at least there's more to her than meets the eye gaze.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
I hope she does. I don't
Always.
have a plan.
Then I have a plan.
Use a distraction. Find another entrance. Confront the enforcer. Use a distraction. Try that.
Hi,
Flirt with him.
this is where the comic convention is, right? I hope I'm not too late for the signing.
Wait, Pan is
Ma'am,
with me?
I'm afraid you had
Why
the
is
wrong
Pan
address.
there?
What? No. Oh, God. No. No, that can't be right. Do you understand the indignities that I have endured? The weird looks, the body odors. Someone spilled coffee all over my cosplay outfit.
I,
No,
Nicely done.
no, do not tell me that I
I'll
got
just
it wrong.
keep him
I spent
busy while I
$50
look
on this
around.
ticket. I demand my personal photo.
Good job, Freddy. I saw Pan back there. Why was he back there? Alright. Oh. Who's this?
What a long day, hiding in the light.
Can't see her eyes yet.
Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred
Oof.
bite. Hello, who's that there?
Don't.
You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are
Look at the statues.
sacred bites.
Statues.
And then there's this sacred bite. So wrong. So
I see the eyes of the snakes under her hood. The eyes of the snakes.
I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is something you don't want to do.
Tell me more about me. Look at you. A prime sashimi with opinions too.
I like sashimi.
Medusa, listen, I'm warning you.
Yes, keep on warning
There's no
me.
rewinding, it's something you can't undo.
point, lovely. Now look into me.
Phone, use the phone.
Your body
This is not good.
goes freely every time I see it tenders turning
I'm gonna fight.
gently.
Fight the paralysis.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments?
Oh, this is not
That's
good.
right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Ooh, she's looking away. Hey, look into
Medusa.
me.
Saw hunger with no end. You lost Medusa. Unless you find a friend,
What I should
can be a
look at me.
Let's go appeal to her.
Don't look at me.
Spread that charm. Athena.
Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me. So
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into
No, I'll use this. I'll try to appeal to her. I'll befriend her.
Listen, Medusa, please. Athena hides you, she's ashamed of you. But she profits all the same from you. If she'd done that to me, I'd be like you.
You could never.
If I'd been damaged in a way that you can't undo.
You're not a killer.
I know. Wait. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know. You know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No.
Apollo could help you. Apollo could help you.
It's dinner time now. You're not gonna look. Fine, Grace.
Use my boyfriend.
Medusa,
Help.
you are just her tool. Your queen's a user. You're Athena's fool. Apollo could get you free. He's a friend to me.
Hopefully more than that.
Can get you free.
That's my boo.
Yes.
I'll work on it. We're getting. I'm wearing you down, baby. I'm wearing you down.
Maybe what?
Oh.
Did I miss something?
Hey, Freddy.
Is she serious?
That
We
depends.
saw it on Buffy, the
What do
movie.
you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Do you know what happened to Calliope? Did you try to eat Calliope too? You don't know? Do you know what happened? I'm just gonna be straight up. Do you know what happened to Calliope?
Isn't it obvious? Tell us what you know about Calliope's death.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I didn't touch her. I didn't even know she'd been attacked until I saw her flee. You did not even know that much.
No.
Wait, this is the same reliquary Pan wants you to go to?
Right.
Small world.
She was at the reliquary the eve she died, but I had no part in the Muse's day.
I believe her. How can we believe you? Who attacked Calliope? You didn't tell Athena. Why were you following Calliope?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Who attacked Calliope?
You said Calliope was attacked. Who could have done it?
I thought it might have been Asterion. I saw the great beast chasing her, as I was.
Asterion is a beast?
Pan's friend?
Wait, a beast?
It was not him, alas. He was as confused as I, and not a drop of the Muse's blood on him. Yet I realized this too late.
So what happened in the reliquary?
I never entered, so I do not know. A question for Asterion and Hecate, perhaps.
You didn't tell Athena?
You haven't told Athena any of this? You agreed to help, remember?
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
So Athena knows Calliope was attacked there?
Yes, no. If she does, surely not by whom. I am but guessing, however. Lady Athena tells me oh so very little.
Did you find out why Calliope was
Did
there?
you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the Muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
Uh-huh.
And you wonder why I said nothing to anyone. After all, who would believe ugly, monstrous Medusa?
Hey, I'm on your side here, babe. How can we believe you? That's the only thing we can say.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I agreed to help you. I speak the truth.
I believe her.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
I'm sure she was doing that too.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Well, I'm trying to free you from this curse.
I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
I've asked enough questions.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
I've told you everything I know. We have a bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
I would like...
I'll ask Apollo.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Let's ask Apollo.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion.
I'm not
Show
friends with
mercy.
Athena. She doesn't have to know
What I
anything.
am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Have you done this before?
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
I...
Don't you think Athena should know what her spy master is like?
No, she cannot. I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth...
This is a moral dilemma, but we'll see what happens. Can she be redeemed? I think she can. Especially if we break the curse.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Okay, I'm glad we went here before we went to the reliquary. We learned a lot of really cool stuff. Thank you, Medusa. That was interesting. She was a victim too, Snake Charmer.
Pondering the big question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
I believe her. I don't know. We need to check her story out. I think so. It's too obvious.
Seems a little obvious, doesn't it? If Medusa wanted to eat Calliope, why didn't she?
Well, you got away. Maybe Calliope did too.
So Medusa stabbed her? And then ran off hoping Athena wouldn't find out? Now, Medusa's fear was real. She just doesn't want to be blamed.
So, the hunt continues? Great. More adventures for me then.
I love how she has the mace plus the spray and the fire. Again, that's taken from the movie, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, not the one with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Thanks for helping.
Hey, I really appreciate all your help, Fred.
Right? I am so good at this. Who needs to be an idol?
There you go.
Is this where you offer to be my kick-ass high priestess?
Am I not already? Seriously, am I not?
Yeah, you know. Ooh. Let's go talk to Pan.
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
Yeah, we
You
need to talk.
knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
And hence you were trying to send me to Asterion. And lied about why. And lied about why.
And lied about why.
I omitted things, yes. I was rather hoping to avoid suspicion falling my way.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently...
You sold her out.
Sold her out? She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
I am trying to help, Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Okay. I'm glad we got to talk to Medusa first before we went to the reliquary. Because, yeah. Medusa isn't an idol, so I'm told. She's an immortal creature. One who used to be mortal until she was cursed by Athena, unfairly, which appears to be a theme. She accompanies the Vitals to survive, working for Athena in return for their aid. The turning people to stone thing, totally real, except sometimes she just paralyzes them instead, so she can eat them. Her curse includes an insatiable hunger, I guess, and I almost got to experience it firsthand. Yikes. Medusa finally told me something interesting. She followed Calliope to the reliquary the night she died. Why? Because Calliope is sometimes trouble, so Medusa keeps an eye on her for Athena. She claims she didn't kill her, that Calliope fled the reliquary having already been stabbed, but by who? Assuming Medusa isn't lying through her pointy teeth, she could have chased after Calliope, eager to chow down on her like she was me and Calliope just got away. Medusa seems more terrified of Athena blaming her than anything, though. Her fears feels real. I guess the reliquary should be my next stop to corroborate her story, if nothing else. Okay. I went to see Pan in his natural habitat, this time, which, it turns out, is a giant garden on the roof of a magic office building. Go figure. Anyhow, he's calling in the favor I owe him and sending me to some place called the Reliquary, which I get to by using a magic key and finding a shipping container at the docks to fix an idol's love life. Weird, but okay. I guess I assumed Pan's favor would involve, I don't know, mysterious. Like, I already read this. I confronted Pan about the key. He didn't deny giving it to Calliope. What's more, he admitted that he told Medusa where Calliope went right after she left. He sold her out. He claims he didn't know what happened to her at the reliquary, that he sent me to find out, but can I believe him? I don't know if there's anything new for Apollo. Calliope. Anything new with Calliope? They really should put something in here that shows that there's something new, like a little notification.